You crap. Welcome to the Will Reed.
Cold open. Interesting.
I saw in chat. Alan owes me a steak dinner. I don't owe you anything.
Hey, time traveling Tam is real. Chat confirmed it.
Sure. We have dark friends in the chat too. That's great.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. We are everywhere. What's up, guys? Yeah, welcome to season 13, episode 4. So, I'm paying your pickleball dues for the tournament. So there's your steak dinner.
I like pickles.
We can go get her.
Wait, I thought it was a pickle eating tournament. We're playing something?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna injure myself.
Ooh, maybe Matt
Dude,
will
Kemba
have to play
Walker
a game.
Yeah, did you read it, Chris? Hold on. For those of y'all that aren't listening live in the chat, I threw a $5 bet that Matt is going to end up freeing Moraine by gambling against the Foxes and Snakes people when he goes to the tower. That's what this gift is for. That's where it all comes together. He gambles something big and gets Moraine released.
You know what?
Yeah.
I can go with that.
Shaky, shaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Anyway, pickleball.
Anyway, pickleball. Yeah. So personal life. I guess it's been like 2 weeks. I went and played pickleball 2 weeks ago in a little like pickup game. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. And then I found out that actually my company is sponsoring a pickleball tournament. So I was like, well, I'm going to sign up for that. Ian, you're playing pickleball with me. So I'm an old man now. I'm playing a sport where they actually have official rules about whether your walker can hit the net.
Yes.
Is that a real?
It's in the
No,
rules.
you're lying.
No, it is. That's a real game. Yes, pickleball is the fastest growing game in all of America because people that are like 90 years old play it. Like it's an old person sport, but young
I've
people
seen a
play
lot
it,
of young
like,
people play it too.
I've seen
Oh, yeah.
aggressive players, aggressive pickleball players.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They started a small
Well, 'cause, like-
league at the pool I go to. We have 2 tennis courts, and one of them they converted to strictly pickleball. And there's people out there playing all the time. And the kids play. Well, when the pool was open, the kids would play on Adult Swim breaks, and it would get really intense.
Oh yeah, it does. It gets super intense. Like people that are good, it's really because I mean those they're like wiffle balls that you're playing with. So you put crazy spin on them, like insane. Like that, it's fun. It's just not as much movement because the court's a lot smaller, so it's a lot more strategery. It's like somewhere in between tennis and like table tennis. Like
That's good because my legs can't move like they used to. But
yeah, you don't have to do a lot of running. Like you can pretty much get everywhere on the court really quickly. It's more just like finesse, like more like table tennis in that regard. So
sweet.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah, there is a difference between trying to win and caring. If you do, there is.
I might be old, but I haven't lost that yet. I'm going to have fun out there. But even if we're the worst team, like my goal is to win. I only know how to play to win.
No, we're signed up in the beginners bracket, so it's So I'm hoping that means we're gonna just destroy.
Wait a minute. What if we go up against 2 people with walkers? I'm still gonna crush it.
I know.
I want video. If that happens, I want video.
I am gonna. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
When y'all lose the people with the walkers, I want proof.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go loosen all the screws on their walker out of spite. Beat me, make me look like a fool. They go to the parking lot. Whoa! I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that.
There's that. That's fun. Also went sailing last week or 2 weeks ago, something like that. Since last time we recorded, I think. Yeah, I went sailing. That was fun. We had a good time. Yeah, Alan is running a scam pickleball. Probably. I'm not opposed to it. I am not above it. Running pickleball scam.
Hey,
Dude,
$20 is $20.
When I went and signed up for the charity one that my company does, they had all the list of all the other tournaments, and some of them actually have prize money, and I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
Wait, I can make money play pickleball?
Look, Alan, you and I used to play on the clay courts. We're used to putting some wicked spin on it. If that translates, we go make some money.
Yeah. I was looking at one, and it was like coming up in November, like top prize was $1,000. And I was like, welp, I could use $1,000.
Yeah.
I would definitely target their walker for $1,000.
Well, I say with this wingspan, just give me 2 paddles.
Those screws would be so loose before we start. Yeah.
That's a car payment right there.
That's a car payment, exactly. That's half of a kid's private school tuition. One kid.
Yeah. Yeah, with $1,000, Alan, you could sit on your couch for 30 seconds and go, phew. Well, back to it now.
Back to it. Exactly.
That $1,000 break.
That's like pretty much all I got going on personal life. We This weekend we did a lot, but it was like nothing really crazy. Just like went to a lot of like picnics and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of gatherings at different places. So a lot of bounce houses, a lot of free food, which is never a bad thing.
No,
So we had fun. Yeah. So I'm all about if you offer free food in a gathering and you're gonna provide bounce houses for my kids and have a cookout. I am all about it. I am there. It's the fastest way to get me to go somewhere.
On the bounce house. That's
yeah. Yeah, because the kids are gonna have fun and you're gonna get some cooking out to do. So it's been fun. Yeah. So that's all I really got for personal life. What about you guys? What's going on?
Work be worky. I told y'all last time we recorded that Jacqueline was moving in or had moved in.
She was in the act of moving in. Yep.
An act of moving in. Yeah. And so a couple weeks into that, and it's fantastic. And it's funny because half my family is like, Ian, what are you doing? And the other half is probably where I'm assuming Alan's at this point, be like, well, it checks out. But here's the thing, man. There's people that like go super slow getting into relationships and moving in and marriage and all that jazz, and they take years to do it, and then like it falls apart. And then I know people that from high school they started dating, and then straight out of high school they got married. Everybody's like, "You're so stupid. It's never gonna last," and they're still married and happy. And I don't know that there's a perfect formula. There's some foundational stuff that's pretty important, and I think despite the language barrier, her and I are on the same page with the big macro stuff.
Okay.
And she's a very kind and giving person, but she also challenges me, which this is how I know this is something good, because normally that would piss me off, but like I enjoy being challenged by her. Like her expectations of me, like there's very defined roles of what she does as the woman and what I do as the man, and she has expectations of me, and I feel very motivated by that, and I like it, and I like doing stuff for her, and it's great. Yeah,
I'm happy for you.
It's going good.
I like that for you.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks have flown by for me, guys. We did have Chanel's sister in town this past week. She's of course doing her residency up in Chicago, so seeing her as a gift. So we did go out and like have dinner and hang out a little bit. But other than that, like,
is she specializing yet?
Yeah, she's an OBGYN.
OBGYN, okay.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Her and I should swap notes.
Have you ever heard the term riding the chariot?
No.
You should Google it.
I don't know that I want to do that, but yeah. I had a friend that was dating a gynecologist once, and it was a male gynecologist, so I felt very comfortable asking all the most ridiculous, awkward questions. And while it was very juvenile, like he actually had really good medical answers for everything I asked, and it was very enlightening. I learned a lot from him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to share any of it on here because half the people would think it's funny. The other half would stop listening to us.
Well, my brother went through residency. I asked him all the actually, I just made fun of him. Yeah. I asked him when they practice for the exams, do they practice on each other?
Of course.
All the good questions you ask.
Right.
And I actually learned a lot about that. So like in med school, there are like people that get paid by the med school to like be basically like guinea pigs. Like they just come in and get poked and prodded all the time for med students, and they get paid to do it. But like most of them are pretty edgy characters. But yeah, it's
I wonder what they're paying.
Yeah, no, I need another side gig.
I don't think they pay that much, but yeah, there's a whole thing about it. So yeah, interesting, fun times. So sounds good. Well, we had a lot to cover tonight, so I'm not going to spend too much time just vamping on personal life. So, you guys ready to talk about some Wheel of Time?
I got to finish that off though, Chris. We hijacked your story, but I am happy that you got to spend some family time. I definitely know once everybody starts going their different directions, like those opportunities don't come around. So it's cool y'all got to do that.
Yeah. Well, it's like
Mhm.
my in-laws don't know how to sit still, so they just spent a week and a half in Germany.
Oh,
And
shucks.
I know.
Mhm.
That's rough.
I did tell y'all before that he's become acting president of Queen's University here in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Well, they just announced that Queens and Elon are merging.
Ooh, he gonna be
Oh,
busy.
wow.
Well, and the way when you listen to what's going on, like on the news and everything, it kind of sounds like they're dissolving Queens into Elon. So that's why he
Mhm.
was like, I'm definitely only going to do this for a year and a half. And we're like, nah, we could see you doing it for longer. No, he's definitely only going to do it for a year and a
Right.
half.
Oh, so he kind of knew when he took the role that was in the talks, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Stop it, cat. She's not in there. She's not in there.
It's a ghost.
Yeah.
He's opened the damn
Cats.
door. You don't even have
Cats.
thumbs.
It's a buble of evil.
You have a round doorknob, and he's opened the door to the guest room, which is no cats allowed.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
gets on my nerves. I wish I never bought him.
Sounds about right. No, you don't. You love them.
It's a love-hate relationship. Not hate, love dislike relationship.
Yeah. You get to the point where you just don't care anymore. Like my cat just messes stuff up, and I'm like, meh, it's part of being a cat, I guess. I used to get really upset about it. Now I'm like, meh.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
Cat
They
be
get mad
cat.
and just throw up everywhere, and just like, yeah, that's for you to clean up. Okay, screw you. Too.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that doesn't happen. Because then we get really bad problems. I'm one of those people that treat my cats like I do my dogs. He is. I'm gonna take a picture of this and send this to her. Anyway, book. We have a book to go over.
Book. Chapter 6, right? We're questioning intentions. I think that's
Yeah.
that's where we are, right? Yeah.
Right out the gate.
Yeah. Right at the gate, we're in Morgaze's point of view. She's serving tea as Magden. You know, to all the members that are attending. You got the wise ones there, and they've just returned from a village where there was a buble. And
He was like, what the F was that?
Yeah, and they plan to follow Basil Grill on foot. Perrin also plans to send Alejandre home to Gillidan.
Alan, you're going over all the unimportant stuff.
I know.
The important stuff is the lesson, the perspective education Morgaze is getting, being the person serving tea and filling the role of somebody that in her past she didn't even notice this person.
Correct.
And remember, all throughout this series, we had examples of people that were high enough where they thought these serving people, like they didn't even recognize they were there. They wouldn't even look at them. And so people like that can move freely and actually get better info and move around because people would like go out of their way to like block them out, just ignore their existence. Meanwhile, she's realizing, being like, oh shit, there's a lot to this, not just in the job of how I serve the tea. She went on about that. Different people want their tea a different way. But like her ability to just be around and listen. And, you know, she's having this dialogue in her mind about what she would do or what she really thinks of Perrin's leadership and blah, 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 blah. But like, she's right in the mix and she's just serving tea.
And she can't have an opinion.
Well, I mean, she's got one. She can't speak it though.
Yeah, she can't speak. She cannot have a noted opinion. And that is definitely the roughest part for her. She, as the queen, has all this insight and this know-how on what she thinks would be best to get things done. But then as a serving person, she has to literally watch every hand, every lip, like she's looking for any sign of, okay, I need to refill this cup. Okay, I need to stay out of this person's way. Okay, I need to move this cup to the left because he might knock it over now. And any mistake that happens is the only time she'll be recognized. She's not recognized for the work that she's doing, the good work. It's only in the event of a mistake.
Yeah. And I do like her constantly sizing up Perrin. And you can see this back and forth already starting where she's like, he's from Andor and that son of a gun raised that Manethrin banner and that's treason. he's gonna bow to Elaine, or hopefully Elaine's queen, and blah 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 blah. And then she's like, she'll start to think positive things about him and be like, no, he shouldn't be doing that. I think Perrin, with the help of Fael, is going to win her over for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the banner, basically when he tries to send Alejandre away, she's like, "No, I follow your banner." And he's like, "Oh, you follow my banner? Hey, listen. Hey, Will, come over here. Burn all the banners. Burn them all. I don't want any banners of mine in this whole camp. Don't make any new ones. I don't want a banner. I'm no lord."
Yeah, he's like, you're gonna return to the keep, and then you'll bow to the dragon. Like, that's the goal here. And she's like, nah, not gonna happen.
See, I'm sworn to you. I'm not sworn to the dragon. If I go to Tarmogoyden, it's gonna be following you, bro.
Correct. And the whole time you kind of got Fael in the back going, yeah, I mean, these people are here for you. I need to massage this a little bit. Need to get my husband to really realize exactly what the deal is. And Morghese is like, he should really listen to his wife more. He should talk to her more. Maybe if they had conversed about some things before they got here, maybe he'd be doing a little bit better. Even
could have gone a little better.
Doing good now. He could be doing a lot better if he just listened to his wife.
I could appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's interesting too that they mentioned that Morghese could see the weaves. Like, she has just enough power where she can see that there's like a cloaking, and then she realizes like she shouldn't even technically be hearing all of this, but they needed somebody to serve the tea.
Yeah. Yep. And Perrin plans on sending everyone home. I mean, he's like, send the two rivermen back to Two Rivers, Barrelane and the Manors, everyone. Just send them all back.
Him and Lan are going through the same thing.
Yeah.
Him and Lan are going through the same thing. Because he's like, he even talks about it, he's like, look, I have these hooks in me that are just pulling me to Rand. I know I have to go. But you guys aren't coming with me. And he's like, literally going to send off thousands of people. And they're like, bro, we're not just here because we're desperate. We're kind of here for you now. Like, that's.
Yeah. We're literally following you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And pretty much.
To that point, you have Barrelane, who's just like, yeah, like even me, like what is your plan for me? And he's like, you two, you're gonna go to Rand. He's like, my task here is complete. I am nothing more than a blacksmith, and that's all I intend to be. He's like, I'm drawn to Rand. I'm going to Rand. I can't help the fact that I'm going to Rand. The rest of y'all, it's really on you to figure out what you're gonna do.
But well, and part of him wants to go home and be safe. And I don't think he's fully wrapped his head around or totally understands what life is like everywhere leading up to this last battle. He might think he's doing them a favor by sending them home. And if he just dumps 100 or 1,000 refugees that have been gone for a while back into their homeland, like, it could cause more problems than any good. So I don't think he understands that at this point.
And I agree. They are Perrin's ride or die. That's the end of it.
100%. Yep. Then we go to the wise ones discussing using linking to help the Ashaman weave their gateways. They plan to send a small group to Kyrian to learn the news of what Rand is and ask for more Ashaman as well. And everyone kind of leaves the meeting at that point.
Hold on, because I love this response. Perrin's like, you want to help? What's the cost?
Yeah.
And she's the Aes Sedai there. She's like, you've been around us too long.
No, it's the wise one he was talking to, and she was like, you've been around Aes Sedai for too long.
Yes, that's what it was. So you've been around Aes Sedai too long. Sometimes we just help. He's like, well, how long have you been thinking about this? And she's like, been thinking about it for a while. You just haven't been deserving of my thought for a while. You haven't been acting like a lord. And then you were acting like a lord, but you were acting like a royal jerk. So now there's purpose behind this. We need to get some things done, and you're actually acting right and asking the right questions. So, the look on his face is like he was dumbfounded. Like, really? I'm surprised Elias or somebody wasn't smart enough to say something, but
Yeah. Definitely. So as everyone's leaving, Morghese leaves the tent and sees Talonvar and gives the googly eyes, and immediately Perrin's like, wait.
Let me fix
Come
all
back
this.
inside. Let me fix all this. She's like, what? It's like, I see the way you guys just get over it. You guys are acting like high schoolers or middle schoolers. Like, like, let's get married. All right, come on, let's get it over with. I'm a lord, I guess. Whatever. I'll marry you. Morgane's like, no.
Well, not just no. This is where Morghese finally steps out.
Yeah.
And she puts him in his place.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, I was kind of giggling when you were saying this earlier, Chris. I'm not going to repeat the whole shebang, but essentially, I mean, as you can imagine, telling two people you're going to get married, but especially telling Morghese, hey, marry this dude. Let's do it right now. Everybody here knew the first time they read this that was a mistake coming out of his mouth, right? But she puts him in his place. And she was like, I'm pretty sure had you talked to Fael a little bit before you open your mouth on this one, she'd have fixed that for you. Like, you need to go talk to her a little bit more before you start running your mouth, because you done did fucked up.
She's like, I'll get your tea. I'll wash your drawers. I will taste your food to make sure it's not poison. But what I will not do is marry somebody because you told me I have to marry them.
Yep. He's like, you're way out of your line as a leader. Way out of line as a leader. Like a king or a queen wouldn't do that.
Back, like, first he's excited. He's like, oh, I'm getting married. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, I am very far away from getting married. He just kind of bows and runs. He's like, sorry, my lord. Yeah. Like, bye, peace.
He goes back into the tents, and then she decides to go and eavesdrop a little bit. And that's how we end this chapter with her hearing about that there's a white cloak army ahead. That's how we end this chapter.
And she knows that Galad joined the White Cloaks, right? She just doesn't know anything about him.
Right.
Yes. I think she was made aware of that when she was with what's his face?
Yes.
Ravine. Yeah.
No. With the White Cloak that she was with.
Oh, when she was with when she was
Pedro
with
Nile?
Pedro Nile. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was him before he got whacked.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Anything else?
One chapter down. 73 more to go.
Down. Yep. There we go. Chapter 7. Lighter than a feather. So we switch and we move all the way from down south all the way up to north. To good old land. He's riding.
You have to do that. You go north, south, north, and then you finish south. It's like a
No, you go up, down, down, left, right.
AB.
EA. Select start for 2-player. Land wants just start. He just wants 1 player.
Okay.
Is that Mortal Kombat? That is Mortal Kombat.
No, Contra.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
The ultimate cheat code.
It's extra lives. That's all it is. So you can basically get infinite.
No, and all the awesome weapons right off the bat.
Awesome. Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, they had all those codes for an original Nintendo, and then you had Game Genie, which just lets you hack the whole thing and recode it and do whatever you want.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's interesting that you actually could just because we literally just recode it. That's all it did.
See, Nintendo taught us to be hackers.
Mm-hmm. They knew what they were doing.
They knew exactly what they were doing. Coding.
Remember the movie Hackers?
Yeah.
You should go back and rewatch it now. It's hilarious. It's still really good, but it's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of movies like War Games. I think of like that game's kind of like has that little hacking component to it as well. Like 80s hacking was hilarious in 90s.
I'm looking forward to Tron.
To Tron. Are they doing another one?
Yeah, there's a second Tron coming out.
I'll watch that.
Also, they're making,
all the Trons have been great.
They're making Zelda into a live action. That should be.
Oh, I thought I did see that.
Yeah,
they should be smart about who they cast for that. That has the potential to be great.
Agreed.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Zelda's my game growing. I mean, I played Zelda religiously as a kid. Like the original.
I had the gold
Zelda.
cartridge.
Yeah, so did I.
You know who Zelda reminds me of? Land.
Right.
Oh,
well, Link,
there we go.
Yeah.
And we're
All
back to
right.
it.
Good. Then we're back. So Lan, he is with Bolin, and they've been traveling for weeks, avoiding the main routes because Lan doesn't want any more followers. They finally arrive at
As we're calling him Andra, is that the name? Andra.
Yeah, he doesn't even want people knowing who he is.
Right. Yeah. He's using a fake name. And they arrive at an inn and see three men smoking outside. Lan recognizes all three of them.
Well, first he thought they were like bandits.
Well, yeah, because I was about to say, so like Lan was literally there's a storm above, and your boy was like, we should take this route, we should go to this inn, eat this food. Like he was ready to just settle in for the night because he just knew a storm was coming. And Lan's like, we'll take that route because it's well traveled. We're not stopping, no food. We keep going. And so they go up, they pass the inn, and what's his name? I can't think of his name.
That's
no, not Andrew.
No, the dudes that they scooped up
traveling with Lan. The first guy.
Bolin.
Bolin like looks in the window. He sees people eating his favorite food as they go by. A single tear goes down his eye because he's hungry. And then they see people that they think are sellswords or highwaymen.
Yeah.
And they like Lan's like, okay, well, let's just keep going. We can ignore them. They won't mess with us. And then they do.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It's not the way we expected.
And one of them's wearing a Hidori. He's like, "Oh, my leader's here." And he's like, "I'm not your leader. Go away."
There's actually two of them. Is it?
Yeah, I think there's
Anders and Nazir. They're both
Andres and Nazir. Yeah.
Nazir.
And real quick though, I know we say Hidori, but am I the only one that my brain read Fedora the first time? And so now it's always Fedora. And so they got nifty hats.
They really fancy.
In my mind, they're all wearing fedoras.
I see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles every time I think about it.
Oh yeah, with the right.
Yeah.
With the eyes through the strap or above?
Above. I never think about the eyes. They do have the eyes in the strap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
But
I mean, so this
now Lan is Zorro in my mind.
Right. This interaction, I mean, it's neat. It's entertaining. There's not a whole lot other than a reminder of Lan doesn't want anybody joining him. He now knows that Nynaeve told everybody what he's doing and they should join up with him. So he's trying to avoid people like crazy.
Right.
But the people that are showing up, bro, they didn't even ask permission. They didn't even stop when they got to Lan. They just kept going. And Lan was like, what are y'all doing? They're like, oh, we're just traveling this road. You get we're free people. You can't make us not travel this road. He's like, I command you to go home. And they're like, oh, well, if you were like a king or something, you could do that. But are you claiming to be king? You're not. Well, then you can't give me an order. So I'm just gonna keep following you. It's can't tell me what to do. So Lan's fighting his role the same way Perrin's fighting his role. Kind of like how Rand did a while ago, and everybody's fighting.
And the good old callback. And the good old callback from that line in the beginning of the books, where the death is lighter than feather, duty's heavier than a mountain, where he's like, ahead is only death, and he's like, well, that's as light as a feather. But that mountain,
that's all. We're running to death. That's the easy part.
That's easy. That's easy. All right.
Yeah, sign me up. And the one dude is like 70 years old. He's like, I ain't got shit else to do.
I'm near death already anyway. Give me
might as well.
And I'm good to go.
Sharpen up my sword. I guess I got one more in me.
Yeah.
And then you had the random Sunday, and he was like, all right, well, I'm with these guys, so I guess we're done.
Oh yeah, and then the rando that just looks at Lan and goes, and me too.
Yeah.
I forgot about random guy.
Yeah. I'm here.
It's like the shirt that my dad was wearing weeks ago. I think I told you, Ian, about that. I might have mentioned it on here. He's retired now, so he's wearing a random shirt that's like, I'm at the age now where a life sentence doesn't really matter anymore. So it's basically like I don't know. Yeah, life sentence doesn't really bother me. I'm at that age. Okay.
Yeah. Should make you think.
Yeah, should. Yeah. Gotta worry about the little guys. I don't care. Anything else from all this before we switch back to the White Cloaks? Okay. So we switch back to Galad. Byers there telling Galad that Perrin's army is only a few days away from them. And he tells Galad that Perrin killed Jeff from Bornhold as well, and that's why Dane doesn't like him. It's like,
Not calmly, he's rabid.
yes. He's like,
this vengeance thing and this hating Perrin, it hasn't faded. It's grown.
He's like, they were flying 3 flags at first. Now only 2. They took down his wolf flag because he knows we know. He's trying to avoid us. He's trying to run.
They're giving Perrin way too much credit with the conspiracy theories. And there were Trollocs in the 2 rivers. And Galad's like, I keep hearing about this 2 rivers place. That's weird. He's like, yeah, he brought the Trollocs there, and then he pretended to defend from the Trollocs. But those were his Trollocs. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
It is ironic, though. But we all know, Perrin has nothing to do with this. He's just Taviran. They're after him because he is who he is. He can't.
Well, the funny thing is, the White Cloaks brought not the White. Pat and Fane's White Cloaks. So Pat and Fane had infiltrated the White Cloaks and brought the Trollocs. So, but they don't know that.
No.
And then we bounce over to Perrin. And Perrin's, he's
who I must be saying in this very moment, he is eating Virginia ham and eggs.
Yeah.
And his wife is like, "What are you doing?"
It's a great breakfast.
Breakfast.
It's a great breakfast. Yeah, dude.
He's like, "Why wouldn't I eat meat for breakfast?"
Meat for breakfast.
And I completely agree.
Yeah.
Ham and eggs is one of the best breakfasts.
But also, think about how it was described. So somebody knows. I don't know if Elias is giving info on like what he needs or whatever, but he's getting this ham, and it's just kind of like quick shoop shoop over the fire. And the eggs, when he ate them, was like, oh, they're too well done. But I guess they'll do. Like slowly but surely, all he wants is meat, and all he wants is raw meat.
Yeah, he's a little bit wolfish.
Yeah.
Hey, overcooked meat is no good, man. Anyone who has a well done steak, you're not living, man.
I'll say this. We got an air fryer, so I've been toying with doing steaks in there. Obviously not like really nice cuts, but it works pretty good. Now there's this it's like sirloin-ish, but it has this strip of fat on top that is kind of like ribeye fat that melts.
Okay.
And we don't typically have this cut in our stores, but if you go to like the Latino markets and whatnot, they have it, and it begins with a P.
Okay.
Something or other. Anyways, maybe somebody knows. But all right, so usually you get the big thick cut, and then you sear it for a bit on the fat side down, and then you slice it like thumb width, to an inch or so, and then you finish it off there. Well, the store pre-cut it for us, and they did it way too thin. All that to say, there is some exception. So while it was leaning towards well done, which, yes, I know, tragic. It could have been better. That thick strip of fat melted into complete butter, and just like it was so juicy while still being well done. I'm not saying it's the best, but it was really good.
That's what I like.
If they cut it too thin, there's only one thing you can do with that: Philly cheesesteak, man.
Tartare.
Just
I like it.
No,
Thin, thick, and juicy.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. But anyways, if you got the right kind of cut with the right kind of fat, it still works, but I don't recommend it.
Thin, thick, and juicy. Sounds perfect.
It was yummy. Anyways.
Anyway. We talked a lot about
Anyways,
Perrin still doesn't get Aiel humor because he lets in what's his face?
Gull.
And Gull jokes about him celebrating something with the breakfast he's eating. He's like, I'm just celebrating breakfast. He's like, oh, a mighty victory. And Perrin's like, the fuck's with these? I don't get this guy.
It's
like they're bonded. They're really close, but like still culturally, it's a foreign language.
It's like they say, you woke up, you opened your eyes, you have something to praise about. A battle is won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
He's able to eat breakfast.
But then also Gaul's the one who tells them that the White Cloaks have some of Perrin's people as well. So that also
They got your peeps.
They got your peeps.
And
And then we switch. We were bouncing back and forth, so we switched back to Galad again, and Galad's telling Byard that his duty is to bring Perrin to justice. And then Byard tells him that the Queen of Gillidan has sworn fealty to him, so I don't think any courts would work. So the only way we can do it is defeat him. Like, we have to fight him.
Well, and then he also says, and if we get her on our side, then we can commandeer her land and set up our little post.
Right, that's a kingdom you already kind of latched onto, so it's win-win.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like Galad was kind of like filtering everything that was being told to him until they were like, Perrin killed White Cloaks. And he's like, ugh, can't let that slide. Got to bring that to justice. All the other stuff, he was like, it sounds like you're telling stories. That's just straight, he killed White Cloaks. Well, I can't do nothing now. That would be bad.
We're both bouncing back and forth. So we were bouncing back and forth between these 2 points of views, and it kind of came to this conclusion of he killed White Cloaks. Oh, I have to do something about it. Oh, the Lord Captain Commander rides with this group. Oh, I need to actually meet these people. This parent is like, I keep getting pulled back towards them, or they keep getting pulled back towards me.
Yeah,
I need this. Get it out.
Sorry, I'm back in the early books. I'm just about to finish The Dragon Reborn, and I forgot how in the beginning, every other thing Loyal said was, Ta'Veren. Something would happen, he'd go, Ta'Veren. That was just his reasoning for everything.
We haven't heard from Loyal in a minute.
What do you think, Loyal? Well, they are Ta'Veren.
Yeah. So and Perrin tells Gaul that they need to offer parley, a chance to get the prisoners returned, and of course Galad agrees they need to fight. So looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff.
Yeah, he's already anticipating a war. Like, he's just like, we're gonna camp, we're gonna parlay, and then we're gonna fight, because that's just how this thing's gonna go.
Well. Perrin, I felt like he's like, I'd rather not fight, but we're not leaving our people, so we have to. We'll just wipe all of them off the face of the earth and then move on. But let's see if we can avoid that. Like he seemed fairly nonchalant about it. I don't know.
Perrin knows very well that the numbers they have don't match the fact that they have Ashaman and female channelers. Like, they have
correct
and wise ones,
and he's
not Aes Sedai
tested.
that can't. Not Ashaman and wise ones. So people that do not need to follow this 3-0 thing, that can just use the power at will and just
it would be bad. So. Well, even at some point, didn't he have like a quick flashback to Dumai's Well, where he's like, I'd rather that not take place. That was a bit gruesome. But if we need to, I'm gonna get my people. Yeah. We're about to be popping heads like zits.
My people and my food, because they have my food.
That's true. All the supplies and everything. Yeah.
All right. You ready to switch over to Matt?
Yeah.
All right.
Poor Maddie.
Good Maddie chapters. Yeah. So Matt's over at the inn, the 7 Striped Lass. And he still has not read this letter from Varen.
To be honest, this is growth.
This is
growth. The fact that he hasn't opened it. Yep. And it's because he gave his word that he would do one thing or another depending on what he chose. And he's committed to stick to it.
Right. And even like the people that enter, like, you played the letter. Do you want me to read it for you? Like, he's like, no.
He's like, no, that would still count. I would still have to. Yeah.
Is it Melly? Melly, the bar wench. She's like, Snatch, come get it. Play with my titties. Come get it. Don't you want to kiss? Come get it. He's like, I'm a married man. I'm a married man. I'm a married man. You can see him rocking. I am a married man. I am. It's so funny because Matt was after all the women, and Matt got all the women.
Yeah.
And now all the women are after Matt. And Matt is trying his hardest to be a good guy.
I think there's something else a little funny here, potentially. Matt tries his best to stay away from Aes Sedai. He can't stand these Aes Sedai. I'm not saying this bar lady is Aes Sedai. We have a couple of clues. One, how many rats were in her inn? 0. No rats. Why is that? She's either able to channel or perhaps dark friends, so the rats are skipping over her. But I don't get that vibe. She also, when she finds out that this letter was written by an Aes Sedai, she gets very excited and is like, I always thought about going to Tarvalon and see if they would take me. Why would she always have thought that? Was that every girl's dream? Or does she know she can channel? Is she a wilder?
Yeah.
Those same thoughts. I don't know that she's that important, but we have often found that characters become more important over time in these books. But I think we are too close to the end to really focus in on her. I just think this was a awesome way to show that Matt was being a good guy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's definitely.
Well, Matt ends up pawning her off to his right hand man, Talmanis. He's like, "Hey, here, Talmanis. There's a girl for you.
I'm married. Talk to this guy.
Not this guy."
Talmanis is like best wingman ever.
Yeah. So he decides to leave and go to a little bit more shady inn and get out of that place, and goes down to the Dead Man's Breath. And as soon as he gets in there, pretty much as soon as he gets in, he hears about the story about a local man that was just murdered, who had his throat ripped out and all his blood drained. And Matt's like,
wait, what? Well, and you notice when he heard that and was like freaking out about it, the bar lady there like had her hand on a knife or something. Like, why does that interest you? And he's like, no reason.
Well, and he also rolled the dice and they all landed on the points.
And the dice started rattling.
And his head.
His head,
It's coming.
You know what's funny? Matt's appearance is a little bit like yours right now, too, which is interesting. A little bit scruffy.
Oh, the little scruff.
Yeah. Trying to stay inconspicuous.
I gotta shape it up a little bit. She was picking on me today. So I should do it tonight. I probably won't do it till tomorrow.
You get to
once he hears about the golem, he leaves and goes to another inn, the Two Apples, and Tom's there performing. He's like, Tom, hey, the golem's near. And Tom's like, yeah, I heard. We should probably head back to camp. I'm like, yep.
Before that, though, he tries to go scoop up Tom's money, and Tom reacts without thinking.
Oh yeah,
put a hole in his favorite jacket. He's lucky he didn't catch that knife somewhere else.
Yep.
Between Tom and men with these daggers, they crack me up. It's like they're just chilling and then shling.
Like he said, the music never stopped. He stayed on beat. It kept going. The knife came out of nowhere, put a hole right in his jacket. And
Matt looks over and Tom winks at him, keeps performing. It's
like, for someone who doesn't want to be a lord, you sure care about your clothes.
Hey. Well, we know that's not me.
Yeah.
He's like, just I don't want to look like a farmer, and I don't look like you, who has patches all over his cloaks. A little bit conceited, but not too bad.
Yeah. I like how Tom is like so good at like very earnestly blending in wherever he's at. Like wherever the tide takes him, he'll find a way to settle in, make his own. And it's almost like every time it's time to move on again, he's almost like, are you sure? Because I mean, I can do this another night and make some more money. Golem? Yeah, no, that's kind of important. And I guess we have committed to getting the Moraine thing. All right, let's go figure this one out.
Yeah.
Well, his music was sorrowful. So Matt was like, I wonder who he's playing for these days. So he's always got her on his mind.
Yeah.
Just like Matt.
So on the way back, they're just
in his mind.
Yep. On the way back, they're discussing Elaine and how he hasn't, and Matt's all like, she hasn't replied to me even once. And, sent her a letter. She hasn't replied. And, they talk about the Tower Genji. figured out kind of where it is, and they need to get there. And Matt's like, I'll just use the Aes Sedai to travel there, so we can do whatever we need to do, get our affairs in order, and we'll just travel there.
He's like, give me my month, that way I can do away with this letter, and then we'll travel straight there, no questions asked. And in the meantime, we'll move everybody. We'll get everybody where they need to be, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and when he gets back to camp, he realizes 3 Aes Sedai have returned, which he's not happy about at all. And Tesslyn comes up to him. She's like, have you heard any rumors?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of crap.
I heard a lot. She agrees to tell him they are going back to the White Tower. They're
but she actually,
in the White Tower.
She thanks him.
Yeah.
Like, it got very heartfelt. Like, there was the banter they've always had of the I don't like you, but like then she stopped and she's like, here's the real deal. Well, I may not have agreed with everything you did. No, for a fact, if you didn't come along, I would still be with the Shan-Chan.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it got really real for a moment. You don't see many Aes Sedai. We've heard internal confessions from Swan and from others, but rarely talking to somebody else. But she speaks out loud, like, I don't know what you want to call it, like some critical vulnerability of, I like to think, when I'm at my best, like, I could have held out. I would have resisted, whatever, but she almost trails off, like, because she knows Matt knows also that, like, she wouldn't have. If he hadn't have gotten to her, she'd have been effed. And so it was a very sincere thank you. Maybe even like
she
even a mixed in apology of the
if you
issues
make
they've
your way
had.
to the White Tower, know that you have Aes Sedai that owe you one, that are in your service, in your debt.
I mean, this was no small thing. And even though Matt kind of plays it off, like he definitely recognizes it, and we know Matt and his horses and why he's so attached to them. It's not just logistics and strategic, but he sees how the world's treating horses right now, and he grew up with them, and he don't like just giving them away, but he offered up a few to her, and so that was his olive branch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then he leaves the tent and smells blood in there.
Oh wait, Tesla's a red?
Tesla's a red, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dang, I always forget that. That makes it even more. Yeah. In the chat, they were like, especially because she's a red. I was like, oh. Yeah. I wasn't even picturing that when I was reading all this, but that's huge.
Yeah.
It is. So huge, in fact, that somebody tries to take Matt's head for it.
Yeah. So gets in the next chapter, Blood in the Air, chapter 9.
Which now makes me, oh man, this is horrible. This is the taint the Reds have put on me. Now I'm thinking maybe it wasn't all that heartfelt. Maybe she was confirming where Matt was so the Golem could come and get him.
Nah.
Ooh.
Nope.
I mean, I hope not, but again, I have this thing in my brain because of the Reds. Not immediately.
Well, she had to figure out. I think she's probably trying. But
she was. She was helping him. She was.
Don't do that to her.
I apologized when I said it, but look, the Reds got me messed up.
Look,
you blame Leandra and Elida.
He smells blood, and then he dodges an attack without even knowing he's dodging an attack.
Yep.
It was almost like
Matrix.
Like a spoof comedy where like he walks in the room, they try to attack him, and he goes, oh, my shoe's untied, and he bends down to tie his shoe, and the sword goes over his head, and then like he sneezes, then he misses another blow. Like he comically fumbles his way through this, and
through this.
They keep whipping past him.
Yeah, but he rolls and gets the Ashan. Can't speak. The Ashendari. So thank you. He drinks water. Ashidari to defend himself. And Matt calls for help, hoping that a crowd will scare the golem off.
Well, he does something smart. The first thing he does is he cuts open the tent. He's like, I need light. I need people to see what's going on. The light will also blind him momentarily. So he goes through a very
give him an escape.
Defense. Yeah, it gives him an escape. So
he's smart. And even when he got his medallion, remember when he started wrapping it? Did he have? Was it a spear or a sword? What did he have?
Spear with a
blade. Or was it like a staff? Spear. As he's wrapping it on there, he's talking about how he planned this out.
Oh yeah,
and that's I would say typical guy thing. I don't know that all guys do it, but a lot of guys I know, not even ones that were not like military trained or whatever, like you go into a room and even if it's not always, every now and then you're like, all right, some guy came through that door there and he was starting something or had a gun or this, that, and the other. This is what I do. Like it's not negative. It's not paranoid. Like I could have a smile on my face thinking these things, but I think through scenarios all the time. And sometimes it's really obscure stuff. But like once Matt knew the golem was around, he's like, the only thing I have to defend myself is this. Well, I'm not just going to dangle it in front of him. Like, all right, what would I do? I guess I would grab my spear, I'd wrap it on here, tie it off, and that's how I'd use it. And then in the moment, he puts it in action. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And he gets a hit on him with it, it sizzles or whatever when it hits the golem's skin.
A little well done in the air fryer.
Yeah. The golem starts talking to him, says he's been instructed to kill Tom, Noel, Tuan. Yeah.
Yeah, but Matt first.
Which he misses Oliver.
Matt first. But it startles Matt because how he knows Tuan's name. Like this is no her name. Like the pretty little girl that
that has affections for you, or you have affections for.
Yeah.
So that attack in of itself definitely rattled him because the guy knows too much. He's like, have I been being watched? Or do we have a spy? Or has something worse happened? Have people been interrogated on my behalf? And Matt's like, this has definitely got to end. Like, I've got to.
There might be a red Aes Sedai that sold him out.
No.
Because she knows all this info.
Throwing desks and stuff at him.
She comes to help.
Yeah. She tears the knife out of his hands, starts throwing furniture at him. Like, you can't use weaves on the golem. But yeah.
Look, I've taken money from my brother and then helped him look for it. Okay. I know how this works. You lost how much? God, you can't be losing $20 like that. Dang, how are we going to eat? Come on, what was the last place you saw it? Come on, let's go look.
Ian has taken the screws out of the walker and said, good game after a pickleball match.
No, I'm not going to do that. What's going to be funny is if like one of them trips and falls, Alan's going to look at me like, bro, I can be like, no, I didn't. He's like, are you sure?
It's going to make national news as 10 different walkers all collapse.
If some guy falls, Ian's just going to spike the ball down and go do stomp over, like, in your face, old man.
Game point. Just stay retired.
Fun
just
times.
Kidding.
Just kidding.
So he gets actual help from our red Aja.
And the golem decides to run away at this point because now there's massive amounts of people coming out. And even though I think the golem probably could take a lot of them, he just decides to flee. And Matt's like, let him flee. And I guess it's Gordian and Fergan.
Yeah, two of them get in the way trying to stop him, and he just
and Matt tries to yell saying, let him go, and he just runs past them and rips their throats out.
I think it's interesting that the golem is very rigidly programmed. Like there's a hierarchy of orders. And absolutely get Matt. Like it so far it seems the one that trumps everything else is being conspicuous. Don't let too many people know. Keep this on the down low.
Yeah.
So like even though he was about to have Matt, once too many people came around, he's like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And he goes back into his tent and finds, I guess, 3 other people dead. Lopin, Ridham, and Will Reeve. So some other the Red Arms. Kind of sad. And then he starts immediately. He's like, "What about Oliver? What about my Oliver?" Because Oliver was supposed to be sleeping in his tent too. So he starts panicking, searching everywhere for him. But it doesn't take long. It's only a few sentences later when Noel shows up. It's like, "Oh yeah, Oliver's asleep in my place."
He's like, "I'm so sorry, sir. He's been waiting up late nights for you, and I felt so bad because he hasn't been sleeping." So,
hey, Oliver,
go to
you could
sleep.
take your shirt off if you want to. And if you're tired, you can sleep in my tent. I can't do the whistle part of it.
Can't do the whistle part. Family Guy.
Strapping young boy like you gotta be tired. Why don't you lay your pretty little head down in my bed? Yep, messed up.
No.
Yeah, Family Guy reference. I wasn't being a creep there. Sorry. In case you didn't know.
No.
I might still be a little creepy, but not about that.
Yeah. But yeah, so Oliver's safe. An hour later or so, Matt tells Derry's dead. Yeah. Yeah. So an hour later, that's when Noel and Tom, Matt tells Noel and Tom about the encounter with the golem, and find out that Derry, the guard that went missing several days ago, was found dead outside the camp. Looks like also killed.
And probably where the golem got all the info.
Yeah, probably where he got all the info.
Not from our Red Aja.
Golem has been chilling outside of the camp for days and hadn't made a move before tonight. It was quite interesting.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And then they're just kind of in the meantime, they'll move into the city and stay in a different inn each night to keep the golem,
They were trying to figure out what to do with Oliver.
Yeah.
They thought about sending him with the Aes Sedai, but they were like, Matt's like, whoever's been teaching this kid, he's got bad habits. That's not gonna go well. Plus, he's just gonna break free and come right back with us. Meanwhile, I'm like, Matt, he's acting like you.
Pretty much.
These are your habits.
Yeah.
Yo child.
And then of course, and then Jolene shows up and he's like, man,
Jolene,
if she wasn't Aes Sedai,
Jolene.
But
he likes Jolene.
They did decide that they're gonna hunt rather than be the hunted. So it's about to get interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's about to go down.
Agreed.
It's about to go down. Yeah.
That's right.
Then Jolene shows up asking for a horse. And yeah.
Matt's like, I've already promised you people horses. You just don't know. He's like, you know what? You were actually kind this time. You actually asked. So I'll go ahead and give you what I was already going to give you.
Yep. Yep.
He's going to give it to her.
All night long.
All I think is X going to give it to you, but Matt's going to give it to you.
That works too.
Good old DMX. Anything else from this chapter?
Nada.
All right.
These are all
chapter 10.
They all have good tidbits. in them.
Yeah. Chapter 10, After the Taint. So Perrin walks around the camp with Elias and Grady. They're inspecting the guard posts, discussing what to do about the White Cloaks. Yeah. Grady points out the White Cloaks don't have Ashamon, which gives them a huge advantage. And Perrin's like, yeah, but
yeah, this is where he thinks about the do might as well thing, and is like, I can try to pop heads if I don't need to.
Yeah, he's like,
that was kind of gruesome. But it's still on the table.
It is.
It's not. We're not going to do that. It's just a last resort.
They also passed a statue with his arm out of the ground, holding a sword, a male.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good sized statue.
And then yeah.
Made me think of the cross swords in Baghdad. Or the cross sabers.
Okay. Yeah. I've never seen it, so
I seen it.
Seen it. Niels along with Masurian and Adara, and they're also learning how to make a circle at this point. And that's where, now that Nield and Grady are healthy enough to channel, they're talking about making a circle, and they're like, "It's so awesome! You can actually feel the female side of the power, and it's amazing." And he's like, "Wait, but aren't you worried about it?" I was like, "No, it's clean now. You didn't know?" Like, yeah, no, we're good. We go crazy.
No taint, no taint. La 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 la.
But it's weird too, because like before, like we all lived knowing that we're all going to die, and now we're not. So it's this whole new weird state of being, like
a whole new world.
Hope for a future.
New world.
Don't you dare close your eyes. Hold your breath, it gets better.
I mean, their ultimate objective is to create larger gateways to move more people. Like, Perrin has it set in his mind that these people are going away. In his mind, he's sending them all back home. But what we know is really going to happen is Rand's going to pop up and be like, "All right, move them over here because we're all going to battle."
Yeah.
Period.
No, you know what's going to be funny? All right, fast forward. They're going to line up on the field of battle against the White Cloaks. And then it's going to be like Braveheart on Perrin's side. They're going to turn around and start mooning him and shaking their stuff at him to like taunt him. And then the White Cloaks are going to be angry and charge. And then they make one giant gateway and the White Cloaks charge into it and end up in like some snowy place on the other side of the continent.
No.
And then they just casually walk over and get their people and leave.
That's
and then is it Bornhold, who's the guy that really hates Perrin? He's gonna be like, he got me again. It's gonna be perfect.
They're pesky kids.
Yeah. And I got away with it too. Yeah, but nobody dies.
But nobody dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is also where Grady asked Perrin if they can go visit the Black Tower so he can see his family. And Perrin's like, "Yeah, we will visit at some point, just not quite yet."
It's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Nothing good has been going on at the Black Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. As they're finishing up their talks, a lone White Cloak with a surrender flag, a white flag, is riding up. Yeah, and yeah. I think wasn't there talk a little bit about taking him out? It's like, no, it has a white flag. Like, let him first.
Yeah.
And formal parlay.
Perrin's doing the honorable thing.
Yep.
He's a lord.
And it's Dane Bornhold.
Like it or not.
It's Dane Bornhold. He's super upset.
It's so funny. Bornhold is trying to pick a fight. And like Alan, sorry I interrupted. You were about to do it. He's like, "It's you. I can't believe it's actually you." Meanwhile, Perrin's like, "Yeah, okay." And then he's like, "We've got your people." And he's like, "Well, unless you got like a lot more White Cloaks, then why don't you just give us our people and we'll go on our way?" He's like, "No, we have met each other and it's destiny, and I will deliver justice." And Perrin's like, I mean, like, okay, whatever. Like, just not even taking it seriously.
Yeah. And I was correcting my chat. Not a surrender flag, a parlay flag. So sorry.
Parlay flag, right?
Parlay.
And it's like, why would he take any of it seriously when he's got like twice the number of men and they're all trained to fight?
Yeah. I don't know why it was so comical to me, because this whole time, Bornhold's very animated and wound up talking to Glad. And then in this encounter, and like everybody else is just like, okay. Even Glad's like, yeah, I guess we'll look into it. And Perrin's like, a meeting. I mean, fine, whatever. But Bornhold's freaking out, like,
yeah. Bornhold's
like, my whole life's work is it's going to be this meeting. Like, whatever.
Yeah, but Perrin goes ahead. And he rides out to meet with Glad. And Perrin shows up and during the meeting, he's like, so how would you give my people back?
He brought Ashaman, not Aes Sedai, because they offered, hey, you can bring your Aes Sedai if you want. And he brings Ashaman thinking they don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yep. And it is interesting because there have at least been rumors going on. So there is an idea of who is in the camp. So Galad's not completely blind.
Well, I think at some point, even Galad is thinking or referencing back to the conversation with Basil Gill and the captors. And I think he mentions that they were told about Ashaman men channelers.
Mm-hmm.
But I still don't think they know like numbers and what they can do and all that jazz. But I think you're right. I think they're somewhat aware of it. Perrin is hoping that they're not.
Yeah.
But how would they tell the difference anyways?
Yeah. Yeah, this meeting is pretty short. I mean, Perrin just goes up there, asks for people back, and they're like, no. And he's like, well, this is not really the right place to do this. I want a formal parlay where we can talk about stuff. And Galad's like, no, we're going to fight in battle. You'll be judged under the light. And for your crimes of killing white folks.
I'm on Galad's side here. And that's because at work, it's like death by meeting. It's like, have you ever gone to a meeting and then somebody goes, oh, this requires a bigger meeting? And you're like, no, let's just settle it now. Why the bigger meeting? Fuck, like invite more people? Is there going to be bagels and coffee? If there's bagels and coffee, I'll go, I guess.
Yeah.
Perrin went all corporate. Now since COVID, we need a bigger meeting.
Corporate now since COVID, it's like, oh, we can just schedule Zoom meetings all the time. I'm like, why? No, I'm not showing up to your Zoom meeting. Like,
are you going to Zoom me some bagels and coffee? Like,
yeah,
that's the only reason I went before.
Yeah, we had a guy call a meeting one time, and like literally, I was in there. It was my boss and like a bunch of other people, and he shows up like empty-handed with no bagels, no coffee, no nothing. And like the first thing out of my boss's mouth was like, well, this meeting's gonna be short. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I thought you're gonna feed us. He's like, oh, I guess my assistant didn't get to me about that. He's like, yep. Yeah. Well,
you got 5 minutes because we're going to get some meat after this.
We're hungry. We thought we were being fed. All right. Yeah,
that's funny. That's accurate though.
Waste. Yeah.
BRB.
Okay. Yeah. Perrin actually contemplates using Grady to take Galad prisoner as well, right then and there. You know, just lets him in the air, but decides just to return to camp. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna take the high road. I'm gonna go back to camp.
Yeah. I didn't see this coming from Galad though, but I guess. You know, we've had some evidence, you know, the White Cloaks are convinced like, you know, numbers don't matter. You fight on principle. And if you're fighting on principle and you're right, you'll be victorious. And they're convinced of it. And so in the face of all these unknowns, I guess Galad is like, well, there is one way to settle it. We just fight and let the light sort it out. Like if we win, then we were right. If we lose, then I guess we were wrong. Or like, I don't. It's an odd way to look at things, but
yeah.
Or maybe it's not even that. They're probably so convinced they're right that they're going to win no matter what.
Yeah.
But we know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're going to line up. And right before the charge, Morghese is going to grab Galad by the ear and be like, now listen here, sonny. Spank him on his bottom in front of all of his men.
Yeah.
Mom, no.
Exactly.
Or stepmom, I guess. Whatever.
Stepmom. But still. Same. Yeah. So, yeah, because Galad's mom disappeared.
Right.
Do you know who Galad's mom is, right?
Moraine?
No.
Who?
Rand's mom, isn't it?
Oh, I think we know they were related.
Yeah. So Rand's his half brother.
So cool. maybe Galad's the Dragon Reborn, and we've been distracted.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Tigraine.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's right.
We're just talking lineage. That Galad's mom is Rand's mom. I don't know if you put two together.
Like they're half brothers.
Halfsies.
But they don't know that.
Yeah, if you go back, they don't know that. No, they don't know that at all. Rand doesn't know who his mom is.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
which is weird.
So
who wasn't it Moraine that Moraine initially told us the family connection,
So Moraine or Galad's dad, Damodred, is Moraine's uncle.
Right.
But
They're all related.
Tigraine is Moiraine's mom. Yeah, and then Damodred married Morghese after Tigraine disappeared. So that's why Elaine and Gawain are.
So Moraine and Rand are not
Morghese
related.
and
Well, through fucking.
through
Yes.
marriage.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
through
that's what I
long
said, through
lines
marriage.
of royalty. And through long lines of royalty, but not close related.
Yeah.
Oh, Rand knows that Galad's. Yeah, I guess Rand knows. Because Rand knows who his mother is.
Yes, Rand does
But-
know who his mother is.
Right.
Yeah,
But does
Galad
Galad
doesn't.
know who-
When he
know
put
his
it
mom.
together is probably when we should have put it
Galad
together.
knows who his mom is, but she thinks that she was dead. She didn't know that she went to the Isle Waste and had Rand.
Yeah.
Galad doesn't know.
Mommy wasn't
So-
there. To change
Right
my
before they slay each other, they're going to like swear
Yeah.
something on their mother and say her name. And the other ones be like, wait,
Wait.
who'd you say your mom was? Wait, what? Oh, bro, what's up? Dad.
Like yo mama.
So yeah.
Get my mother's name out of your mouth.
That's gonna be
But
how
that's
it
my
really
mother's
ends.
name.
It's gonna be a bunch of yo mama jokes, and then they're gonna be like, wait a second. Who's your
Your
mama?
mama's my mama.
Yeah.
I took it all back.
Funny.
All right. So you guys ready for the next chapter? Which one is this? This is the letter
So
one.
many
Unexpected
chapters.
unexpected letter.
Oh,
Chapter
yeah.
11.
Oh,
Can we just get to the letter?
You can skip to the letter. I couldn't find a copy of it, but I have it. I have my book right here, so I can.
All right.
I can.
We got to
What was the
scurry through the
screen?
opening stuff. Elaine's still talking
Yeah.
strategy with her peeps,
Mhm.
trying to figure out,
Yeah.
what the next move is. She needs they're still infighting. There's people from the losing side that are now making recommendations that certain people get released from prison. And Elaine's like, well, I was going to do that, but now that you suggested it, I can't do that. And da 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 da.
Mhm.
So typical. Hey, this is going to sound familiar. If you've been awake in America for the last 50 years, we don't know how to unify the people. So we need a common enemy. So let's go fight someone else. Like Elaine's like, let's just get everybody together to go take over Carian, like the Sun Throne. Let's just get it. And so all this is getting planned.
Rand's already taken it for her, so it's
Right.
He doesn't know that.
That's right.
Anyway,
I like how Elaine justifies it though, and honestly, I agree with her. I like that she got the Lion Throne herself. It would not have been. There's no way that would have worked out if Rand gave that to her. But she's like, I worked for this, and if Rand wants to give me that as a gift, cool.
I'll take it.
It works. Let's do this.
This is really just for her and Dylan to have something to talk about and something to do in the meantime while she's also going through the Preggers moments and everything else. And the realization that she's the first queen to ever secede or concede a part of Andor. She's got so much going on, all the nobles after her. She has to create a smokescreen. She's got to gaslight an entire population because the files could come. Because they don't want her to.
Yeah. Wink, wink, wink. Nudge. Wag the dog.
That part.
Yeah, Brigitte, you can just execute them. They both stared. What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's what they deserve.
Which I honestly think is a phenomenal idea. That is one way of handling this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in these books that if they would have just, got executed, it would have been a shorter story.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a different turning of the wheel, not this one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
She in her mind is like, I'm going to become the most powerful monarch since Arthur Hawkwind.
I was wondering what this comment meant. So he said spoon Ellen, but then it was autocorrect. It was supposed to be spot on. You want a spoon? I do like being a little spoon sometimes. So it's a nice change of pace.
That's another reason I know this is good. I normally don't like being the little spoon, but occasionally I am, and it's nice.
Nice. No, not normally, but every once in a while, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. I like being a little spoon.
anyways.
Yeah.
Makes you feel little.
Uh,
So yeah, at
I'm
some
the big
point,
spoon
Nori's
when I'm
like,
a little spoon.
yeah, as they're arguing about talking about what to do about, all the politics, Nori brings up and he's like, well, there's mercenaries that are hanging out. And one of them wrote you a letter and they're here and they want you to talk to you. And
It's
I don't
kind of
really
a
know who these mercenary
unique
groups are.
letter. This one's a little different than the others. So like, I might
It
get in
really
trouble
seems
sharing
like
this
they
with
know
you.
you.
I apologize ahead of time, but I
Yeah.
feel like I need to share this one with you.
Yeah. So she opens the letter and she reads the first line. It's like, who would write this? And then she immediately goes to the bottom.
Royal bloody pain in my back.
My back.
We're bloody waiting here to talk to you, and we're getting slash out the word angry, perturbed.
Angry.
That means angry.
That means
in
angry.
parentheses. Tom says that you're a queen now, but I figure that changes nothing since you acted like a queen all the time anyway.
Yes.
Don't forget that I carried, cross that out, hauled your pretty little backside out of a hole in tear. But you acted like a queen then. So I guess I don't know why I'm surprised now that you're acting like one when you really are a queen. So I'm thinking I should treat you like a bloody queen and send you a bloody letter and all, speaking with high talk and getting your attention. I even used my ring as a signet, like it was paper. Scratch that out proper. So here's my formal salutation. So bloody stop turning me away so we can talk. I need your bell founders. It's bloody important. P.S. Salutation means greeting. P.P.S. Don't mind the scratched out words and the bad spelling. I was going to rewrite the letter, but Tom is laughing. Laughing is supposed to be the word.
Laughing wrong.
So hard at me that I want to be done. P.P.S. Don't mind me calling your backside pretty. I hardly even spent time looking at it, as I know an awkwardness or looking at it as I've an awareness, excuse me, that you pull my eyes out if you saw me. Besides, I'm married now, so that doesn't matter at all.
I love how he throws that news that he's married in there in such a Matt way.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at your butt because I'm married.
Yeah.
Newsflash.
Even though the butt looking was before the marriage.
Yeah.
The butt looking now doesn't matter because I'm married now. But it is a pretty ass.
Do you know what warmed my heart the most with this? So first the letter itself was great. But when Brigitte, when she realized it was Matt, she got so fucking excited. Like,
I got my drink money back.
Now let me tell you.
And he's got a nice arse himself.
We've all got bros out there, right? Like y'all got bros. And especially when you're in relationships or married, though, it's very hard to maintain. This does happen. I will normally say guy and girl best friends doesn't really work out for a lot of times. The guy is kind of waiting in the wings, hoping deep down that something might happen. I think that is mostly true, but not always. There are situations where there is a girl that is a bro. And I'm not saying she's masculine at all. And I'm not saying she's a bro to everybody, but her and Matt are bros. And so her getting super excited about getting her bro back, I loved it. It was, drinking buddy.
Yeah.
And standing up for him, like, one, he's got a nice butt, but also like when it came to the whatever about gambling, rolling dice on something, she was like, "Oh, you don't know this dude in dice? Would you not know Matt? Are you kidding me?" Like,
Dude, when he gets the dark one. Yeah.
So Elaine being excited that it was Matt, overshadowed by Brigitte being super excited that it was Matt.
And then
Nori's like, "So you want to actually invite these mercenaries in?" It's like, they're not mercenaries. Actually, they're part of Rand. Actually, I don't know if they're part of Rand's army.
I don't know what they are.
They are, but you know what? Yes, let them in.
It's Matt. It's Matt. I mean, it is Matt. That's the answer. And then of course you have Dylan in the background. So you're gonna use him? And they're like, yeah, of course. I mean, he's got a whole army, and he's a freaking genius when it comes to this stuff. Like,
Plus, a lot of his army is Karianan.
yeah,
so like they'll be welcome.
Stick with ours, yeah.
This is perfect.
Yep.
It's almost as if they were together.
Brigitte's like, as long as we don't march tonight, because Matt and I, we going to hit the bar.
We're gonna get drunk.
She's like, we're gonna need a week.
Yeah. But yeah, so and then also she starts to ponder about, like, you know, if Rand dies at Shao Ghul, like, what next? She gets down on herself real fast at the very end there. But
yeah,
kind of like, man.
She does recognize she's on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. She keeps catching herself when she's, you know, the pregnancy is kind of testing her.
It does things to hormones. Yeah. Yep. All right. Anything else from this chapter before we move to our final chapter of the night?
No, we're doing good on time too, guys. So proud of us.
We are. Yeah. All right. I mean, they're not super long chapters, but there's little nuggets in each one. So I think
there's something great in each one.
I love her response of make sure he brings Tom too. We have to keep him on a leash.
Yeah, Tom is there to keep Matt in check.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt needs a babysitter. Bring Tom.
Plus, Elaine wants to see her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to bounce on his lap.
Yep. Her Fajna figure.
Yeah. So chapter 12, an empty ink bottle. So our Min's point of view, it's been a long time since we've had Min, but
it's been a long time.
Min's down the Stone of Tear. She's sitting on the window ledge, and Nynaeve, you know, ask how she can be so calm when Rand's been missing for like 3 days.
She feels warm.
Yeah.
Everybody else is complaining it's cold, and she's like, no, you don't know cold. This is warm.
Yeah.
And there's also another warmth inside of her that she just doesn't quite understand, but she feels warm.
Yep.
And Nynaeve is upset. It's just her natural freaking state.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of her being upset. I need her to grow the F up. Like in the first 3 books, Nynaeve was like my number one go-to, like ride or die chick. She completely changed by book 5, and we have not gotten away from that yet, which is like I need you to stop bitching. I need you to like woman up.
But it's good that she doesn't just immediately fall in line, because the line is a lot of what people always did. And what people always did wasn't necessarily good. So she like keeps it. It is frustrating, but it's keeping people on their toes. You got to have that one person that's questioning everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't feel like she's questioning anything. She's just complaining about shit.
Some people do be complaining just to complain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see the silver lining in it.
Yeah.
And she's complaining directly about Rand. She's like, we realize that he wants to be alone right now. He needs to be alone right now. And Min is like, he's alone and he's warmer. He's changing. And Nynaeve was like, I need him to grow up. And I'm like, oh, pot to the kettle. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is. You got to remind yourself, though, that they are still very young. I don't think I started. I thought I was humble or had humility when I was young. But I don't think I actually started to gain the real wisdom and the real humility until like my mid-30s at least.
Yeah.
And then I didn't look back at my younger self mad at like decisions I made, but like almost laughing like, oh, you dummy, you just didn't know. You thought you knew, but you didn't know. You had no clue.
When you're young, you misinterpret what humble means to a lot. That's very normal for younger people to do. I had a long conversation with my son about that, because you see it described a lot of times in culture and stuff like that, like as in like just being kind of self-deprecating, like, oh, you did such a great job. Oh no, I didn't. No, that's still making it about you. Like
No.
you're still making it about you. Where true humbling is like when you make it about serving others. So it's yeah.
Right. Well,
It's
the
not about
recognizing the bigger picture
Yeah.
and being honest
Like,
with
oh no,
yourself
I'm not that
that
great. No, that's
as
not
much as
humbling.
you
That's
might
just
know,
doing
you
something.
know that there's so much that you still don't know. So, like, you don't take yourself as seriously. You consider the bigger picture more than just there's a
Sure.
good point.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And so Nynaeve is young, I guess, is my point.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. Yep. And Min thinks about it, asking where Rand is. Rand's like, yeah, he's away. It's fine. I can sense him. He'll come back when he wants to come back. It's fine. We're fine. Min tells Nynaeve if he remains gone for a few more days, she'll lead her to him. It's like, I'll take you to him if he stays gone. And around that moment when Serene walks in and tells him that Cadswain summoned them because, well, they found something or didn't find someone.
Yeah, something's amiss. Something's wrong.
Something's amiss. Something's wrong. Yeah.
And they get there, and Alana is gone.
It's gone. Yep.
When apparently she'd been crying a lot in her room the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one thing I didn't realize is that we had gone back in time.
It didn't click for me until now, but then also play back the confession about the taint being cleansed and everything, and like how much of this was how much of this was like repeat of a time period already. I don't know how much is overlapping.
There was a time where Perrin was talking about Rand. He was flashing back, and there was a moment where Rand was on a horse arguing with Nynaeve, and we know what that was.
Right.
He decided to balefire the.
Right.
That's what I thought, at least. Now, I don't know if there's another moment where he was on a horse having a conversation with her, but
yeah, but it wasn't until we got to this part where I started thinking, wait a minute. This isn't a continuation of a timeline. We're overlapping here.
Yep. Or catching up, everybody.
Yeah.
Or what if at this point, what if none of our main characters are in the same reality? They've all either traveled through Teleron Riyadh, or the stones, the flicker moments, or there's different, like they've gone through the ways in different groups. They've done all these different things thinking that when they came out, they were in the exact same reality.
Ooh.
But maybe they're not. And maybe all of this is happening, but maybe that's part of like why they're going to win this time, because the evil folks, the great Lord of the Dark, Voldemort, is focusing on one reality trying to defeat one person, and in another reality trying to defeat one person, when in reality he would have to defeat all of them in all these different realities. So this hope of everybody coming back together, it's never going to happen. I mean, they might all come back together in each one of the realities, but in different ways.
Nah.
I'm just upset about you comparing the Great Lord to Voldemort. Like,
don't say his name.
One of the most horrible villains, like not even good one. Like, he couldn't even beat a kid up. Like, he's just a mopey guy that just fails. He gets all upset about it.
I've never thought about him that way. Never going to. He is
somebody made this video about how like he went through all these efforts to like try and live forever, but he didn't even live half as long as Dumbledore. Like, if you would have you didn't really need to divide your soul up in all these Horcruxes and everything. You could have just, gone about living your life. You'd have done better.
Yeah.
We got some time traveling. What reality is time traveling Tam actually from? And then
here's the thing. This is what they don't know. Every time Tam travels through time, it's his first time traveling in that time, because it's a new
Timeline.
multiverse. It's a new universe.
Have you watched
He
Foundation?
thinks
He
thinks he's traveling.
Okay.
Yeah, he thinks he's traveling to a
Creative new
different
reality
time,
every time.
same
Okay.
universe, but he's traveling to a different time, different universe.
Mm.
But it's a
Using
close
that
enough
theory.
mirror that it feels the same, but it's not the same.
So we're using the time traveling theory that you create a new universe every time you time travel versus the Back to the Future one where you just disappear in photographs.
Correct.
Okay. Cool. Got it. Got to figure out which time traveling. A lot is missing. Dun, dun, dun. That's wild.
Oh yeah.
And there's a letter that, envelope, that has a red seal on it, but that's it.
Yeah, they
Folded piece
can't
of paper.
really see what's going on. Now, is this from Perrin?
I think so.
Interesting.
Because we've had all of Perrin's little letters being passed around and being toyed with at different points in time.
I hope it's something as simple as like, hey, Gwen can fill you in. I kind of did the dark friend thing. My bad. I'm rooting for you, bro. If you're reading this, I'm gone. Peace out. But knowing Perrin, she'll work in there something like, also, here is a hidden clue that's going to help you, or a hidden item. Go look here. Yeah. I think, okay. Same thing in Matt's letter. There's a reason why she told him to wait. Because remember, within 24 hours of revealing yourself is when you're going to die?
Something like that.
Wasn't that it? Like within 24 hours of revealing yourself. So by writing it down and sealing it, if she gave it to Matt, if he would have immediately read it, then he would have known she would have revealed herself as Black Aja. She would have died within 24 hours. By making him wait, it gave her more time. So I think in these letters, there's a revelation of who she is, but she wouldn't just do that just for the sake of it. I think she also is giving them something that will help them.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, Chris, the coolest thing probably right now, because it's fresh, the coolest thing about the reread has been the Perrin interactions and analyzing how she acted as a Black Aja, but like was still, gosh, I don't know. There's one thing I landed on where I'm like, okay, was she effing them over? But everything else is kind of like, she's good, but not good. But she's good. It's so twisted. She's been a lot of fun. I've super analyzed every interaction with her now.
In the beginning, but
where are you right now on your reread?
I'm almost at the end of Dragon Reborn.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's very entertaining.
Yeah, it's fun going back and rereading after knowing so much more because it's Plus, it's so jarring too. Like when you start it over and how young they are. I remember the first time I reread, I was like, man, they're little babies. Like,
what the heck?
They have no idea what they're doing.
Perrin has become your pathway. The same way Alana is everyone else's pathway back to Rand.
Back to Rand. Then
Alana's missing.
Some tea. Yeah, Kat sips some tea. He's like, man, this is really good tea. I haven't had good tea in so long. Why is the tea all of a sudden good? Like the tea's been rotten for days. Like,
and Ben's like,
there might be a Tavir in here. And Min's like, yep, he's here. That's why the tea's good.
To meet him, hugs him. She looks into his eyes and she's like, those aren't his eyes. And there are lines under his eyes, like bags under his eyes. She's like, did I lose him?
He's like, he seems older, wiser.
Smile.
Yeah.
Yep. They've merged.
When there's something strange and it don't look good.
And that's how we end this chapter. We end this chapter. Rand being announced that he has come. And that's how we end this reading.
I ain't afraid of no dark friend.
Anyways. So, any other things we missed? This is the last chapter. This is it. We're done.
That's it.
We did it, guys. We made it through all these chapters. We did it. All right.
Is it sad
we skipped over talking about Tel'aran'rhiod. We talked about that so many times that I realized that halfway through, like, there was that thing with the whole stained glass and the dragon fang, but whatever.
Oh, where they met up in there?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what actually, that was kind of what triggered my thought process of the mirror thing and how everybody might actually be in a slightly different version of reality, but they're not doing this together anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe.
Favorite character?
All right. Favorite character?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Our red Aja that actually was
Definitely.
vulnerable to a man and thanked him, and it was very sincere, the whole interaction back and forth. Like,
Oh.
I would not have picked that until the chat reminded me that she was a red. That makes everything that happened there so much more significant.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
That's good. Yeah.
The guy that saved Oliver, he's the real hero.
Noel. Okay.
No.
Oliver was
man.
a little sweaty, so I told him he could take his shirt off. That's who you're picking?
Well, there's only one answer for me, and that would be
Tall man.
Tall Man.
We also
Trying to get with the lady from the end.
We know that
Yeah, get the lady
that
from
Noah
the
has a deeper story that is about to come to light.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
we? Do tell.
He is Far Strider
Why do you think that?
because he knew the stories way too well,
Mhm.
way too intimately.
Okay.
He's too good at the storytelling.
He gave firsthand accounts.
Sure.
He spoke as if he knew, not guessing, but knew
As
what
Lance.
Far Strider was thinking and feeling.
Yeah, Land would have been a good pick for this week.
Yeah, Lance another option.
Lance,
that was another option. But
if it came from that section, I'd have to pick the dude that rode past Land and was like, oh, fuck you, I ride down this road if I want. Who are you to tell me to do anything else? I can go this way, you can't stop me. Yeah, that's the dude I'd have picked from that scene. Dude. Or the guy that was just along for the ride looking at Land going, I'm just following them. I recognize I don't belong here, but guess what? I'm here anyways.
I'm here.
And you're no king, so you can tell me nothing.
Let's not even give him a name. It's going to be like in the credits, like random dude with the fedora number 3.
Yeah. It's 7 chapters we did, Wadaholic, not 6. 7 chapters. We pick 2? Yeah, we can pick 2. We just did. We picked the random people. The three random guys with Land.
Andres and Nazir. And
Rakim, I think was the third one. Yeah.
No, he's the Fadea. I didn't
Wait, my official second pick would be Matt for Matt's letter. Well, kind of a Matt Brigitte combo. That got me the most excited.
Yeah.
The broship, the friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Brigitte's reaction was the best because she's like, his face is too pretty, but he's got a nice arse.
Yeah. And dude can drink. Yeah, like,
and
she was ready to go hang out.
Dice with him? She's like she's ready to make some money.
Yeah. But it wasn't in like a sexual or romantic way or anything like that. Like that's why I say they're just fucking bros. Right. They just like each other.
Drink and somebody will look at me like an equal.
Right.
We're both scums of the universe.
Exactly. Somebody to just chill with and be real.
Beer.
Yeah. That'd be my second pick.
Yeah.
So next time we'll be doing 3 chapters. And just to let you guys know, I do have vacation coming up the first week of October. So we might have to move things around, or I might be able to record. It's going to be kind of by ear. But I'll figure it out. Let me get to those chapter titles. So we're doing 3 chapters next. If I can find my way to there it is. So we're doing 14, 15, 16. Those are no 13. Sorry, 13, 14, 15.
13, 14, 15.
Yeah. So 13 is for what has been wrought. 14 is a vow. And 15's use a pebble.
For what
Like,
has been
do
wrought,
something.
I feel like it's
That's the
gotta
bell founders. That's making the cannons, like wrought iron.
Okay. Yeah, like wrought
Oh.
iron. Yeah.
I didn't even think about
It's
that at all.
WROUGHT.
I was just thinking like this has got to be the Rand chapter because we're here. Like he's back.
I love that. I my favorite part of the English language is when you add GH anywhere because it's like someone just threw in random letters that are all silent. Like we're just gonna throw in just random
Oh yeah, we make stuff
silent
up.
letters.
All the time.
We just make stuff up.
And then
Look, Jacqueline has been talking about the different rules of the English language, and I was like, babe,
don't even bother.
there are no rules.
I speak English. I don't know the rules. This is why I will never teach English. I never pretend to be a great writer. Never in my life. I was
if you write
GH is like one of those things. Like how do you pronounce GH? Well, if it's ghost, it's a G. If it's at the end, like enough, it's an F. If it's like through, it's just silent.
So Chris, when you talk about writing, I can't give the timeline, but certainly within the last 10 years, I'd say within the last 20, it's very acceptable to write American English, but certain words, it's fancy if you spell it the British way.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's through how we write in American English, but through in British English it's different. Yeah. They add more letters or throughout. There's a couple of words where,
colors one. There's a bunch of different spellings. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But it's fancy if you mix it up. It's like highbrow. Like no, now you're just confusing me more.
Yeah. I'm good. I speak it.
The one that always confuses me is gray and gray. Because there is an
all
American and British way, but I interchange them all the time.
I don't know which one to use.
Yeah, it's the AY or EY. I don't know.
All right, wait. What was the second chapter?
Vow. I think Rand's finally gonna like propose to men or something.
What?
Aww.
I think it's coming.
Aww.
Like we're here. We're at the end. I think he's gonna propose to all three of his women. But
I wonder if it bounces back to Land though. My thought process was more him kind of, I won't say caving, but kind of like.
Okay. Have you not met Land?
No, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
The Pebble is more like a land.
See, the Pebble, I was thinking Morghese was finally going to get married. Like she finally catches up to, what's his name? Is it Tolliver or something?
Yeah, whatever.
And they have their heartfelt moment. She's like, but I do want to marry you. And he's like, I don't even have a ring. And then she like suggests that he goes penguin. He's like, I got this Pebble. And he gives her the Pebble and then they get married.
The Pebble is going to be a Land chapter. He's like, you want to stay with me? First, you must take the Pebble out of my hand.
Yeah. Or it's like the Pebble that starts the avalanche. Yeah.
All the people come by to try to take the Pebble.
Anyways, looking at Alan's reaction, we were wrong on every single one. He was just shaking his head like, oh, God, guys.
Use a Pebble. Like,
or maybe the Pebble has something to do with killing the
Golem.
Golem.
That'd be funny.
Ooh, is it Gray Man or Gray Man?
Is it GRAYMAN or GRAY space MAN?
And does it matter if you capitalize either one, or was that just because it was at the beginning of the sentence? Now I'm confused. Is that proper gray, or is that beginning of the sentence gray?
Yeah.
I love English.
It is a name, right? It's a gray man.
Yeah.
It's a great person.
We don't say man anymore.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah. What is it? Yep.
You can tell it's late. Alan's brain started up and then fizzled out.
Yep.
It's like, we got an idea, and then it went.
It was like more stuff in the English language. My mind just went rapidly down this whole entire spiral of all the things I could say right now. I was like, we don't have time for this.
I saw it. The look on your face was, I'm ready for my pillow.
Yeah.
The Colonnadine is.
I was going to go into a deep dive into the English language, and I was like, you know what? Nope, not tonight. Some
Time
other
to sign off.
The Riddlin's gone and the Colonnadine is
Yeah.
kicking in.
I'm glad you got to see that on camera as my brain just goes, nope, no, don't do it.
That was perfect. All right, play us off, Alan.
So how we can be found on notereads.com. It's a website. It has links. It's cool. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And that's really all I got for this week.
Until next time.
Peace.
Okay, bye. Thank you for watching The Wheel Reads.
Until next time.
Okay, bye.
Get your Coast Guard certified life-saving device ready and strapped on.
Oh, where are we going tonight?
What kind of strap on you talking about?
Sure.